I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Adelaide Oval. This is the round 3 match between Adelaide and North Melbourne. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
G'day, Hutto. I'm going with the Roos. Yes, that's right. I think a big upset is on today. These sides are not as far apart as the ladder suggests. I just have a funny feeling about this one.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss.
North Melbourne's had a game clear on top of the ladder when they met Adelaide at Football Park in round 8 1993. The Crows sitting outside the top 6 on percentage. What unfolded was one of the games of the season, perhaps best remembered for Tony Modger's soaring mark of the year in the goal square. The Crows were 29 points down at one stage in the final term before coming home like a freight train. Modger's 9th goal putting them within 4 points and his 10th kicking them 8 points clear. The Crows held on for a 2-point win en route to their first ever finals appearance.
All systems go for what should be a beauty. O'Brien wins the first ruck contest. Dawson, Peatling, big tackle laid. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Sherry got his palm to it. Davies-Uniacke. Simpkin takes the logical option. Gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence.
Will the ump call that back? No.
Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Larky can line up and potentially give them the lead.
Straight in front, should not miss.
They get full value for a deep entry.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The first goal was a while coming, but the early signs are we're in for a great contest. Sherry smashes it out of there. Powell, Davies-Uniacke. He's made a hot start to this match. Desperate defence.
A quick getaway wasn't possible.
He's been busy so far. O'Sullivan. It's no place for the faint-hearted
When one tackle just won't do.
The umpire says he had no prior. Punch clear. Saligo normally delivers. Thilthorpe. Can he find a teammate? Foot race on the wing. Kicks laterally.
Time to turn on the Jets.
Parker. The kick was centimetre perfect. Feeds it out. Scott. Keane in the centre square. Kicks to space. Walker. Keys. He's wrapped up. Keeps it low. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Davies-Uniacke on a lead. He doesn't waste many. Keane wins it back. Great mark. Who's at home? Keys outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Critical contest coming up. Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Comben has charged into space. The Roos look sharp early. Larky can keep it moving. Clever kick. Thilthorpe clears the area. They could be in front in a minute. Fogarty.
They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Rankin. Neil Bullen felt the pressure there. Scholl. Can he get a shot away? He's kicked it like an arrow.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Crows edging their way back in front as we near quarter time. The big men fly. Dawson, Saligo, good kick. Rankin might be just outside his range. Probing ball. McDonald tries to spike it out of the danger zone. A bit of a panicked handball. Tucker getting involved.
Punched that like he meant it.
In no man's land.
What a time here. A great contest so far. And lots to look forward to.
Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Just a goal each in the first term. Who will be brave enough to try to move the ball quicker? Mistakes will always be made, of course, and both sides made their share in that quarter. But if you can be bold and try to keep the scoreboard ticking over, at least you give yourselves a chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. O'Brien has probably got the points at this stage. Saligo, good disciplined defence. Daniel, he's hit up the lead. Searching kick. The runner will be out in a minute. Saligo, he's everywhere at the moment. Peatling, working hard and being rewarded. McDonald.
That's a rare decision that will draw no arguments.
Doesn't often waste it. Davies-Uniacke pushes into space and receives the footy. Simpkin. O'Brien didn't need to be asked twice. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. O'Brien has got on top. Peatling. That's a strong mark. Looking to extend this margin. Scott with the big fist. Has to be clean. Scholl desperate to win it back. Dawson from outside 50. It's a magnificent kick.
They were looking likely to score for a little while, and finally they've found a way through.
The Crows conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. O'Brien wins it down. Good ruck work and good roving too. Saligo. Walker is like a magnet in that forward line.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has!
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Crows with 3 of the first 4. The big men fly. Just shoveled it out. Davies-Uniacke pounces. They'll sweep this ball forward. Peatling with a steal. Nankervis under pressure. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Dawson, Saligo, good build-up. Gets his kick despite the heat. Fogarty gets to the front spot and can line them up.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Taking no chances there.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The Roos are struggling to transition the footy. Quality delivery by foot. Tries a safe ball. Larkey, all on his own. He's generally a good kick. Well played. What's he got on offer? Davies-Uniacke, dangerous to leave on his own. O'Sullivan in the clear. Cherry, great hands there. That's skillful. Curtis, here's real danger now.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Good looking kick. That'll do. It's a goal.
He just had too much space to work with on that occasion and took full time.
The Roos snare a badly needed goal. Sherry with the tap. Saligo thought his way through it. Good thinking and good execution too.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
The Crows have the edge at half-time, but this game is well and truly up for grabs.
What's happening down there, Gary?
There's obviously not a great deal on the highlights reel, but the tackling from both sides has really stood out. Everyone out there understands the importance of exerting great pressure. The more you do that, the more chance there is that your opposition will crack. Keeping it up for 4 quarters is the key.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
The big men fly. McKercher, Simpkin. Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. Darling has marked in front of goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Big clearance to win here. Saligo. They cannot keep him quiet. Thilthorpe working hard and presenting well. Cumming. Walker. He's got it.
If they can continue to move the ball like that, they'll be hard to stop.
The Crows with a steadying goal. Good ruck work. Dawson, Peatling, just had to get it out. It's loose in the middle. Keane. Defence 101 there. He ran into a brick wall. And we will do it all again. Sherry with a deft tap. Simpkin, that's a bit of a waste. Cumming, he's had little impact so far. Fogarty is so strong one-on-one.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
No problems there.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Crows with the past 2 goals. Sherry wins the hit out. Sheasel, can he be the fire starter? Honours the lead. McKercher. Michelini doing what he does best. Nankervis, Peatling. That's good work rate. Clever kick. Rochelle manages to get off a handball. Peatling. Michelini hacking it forward. He's not one to take a backward step. Scott runs onto it and can drive them into attack. McKercher with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here. Sheasel has it within range.
These half chances can often be the difference.
This will go close. Has he got the journey? Rushed over and they can reset. Keane brings it back in. Peatling. Probing ball. Rankin has found some space. Good handball. That'll work. Picking their way through. The kick is precise. Can he find a teammate? Constanti takes an excellent grab. They're a big chance here. Rankin spoils. Farms it out. Keane. He might have thought about hand passing. I've liked his game today. Saligo on a lead. Nankervis with time. Wardlaw went bang. Worrell. The Roos on the ball now. Normally delivers. The Crows
Are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final term.
Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Crows need to decide whether they keep attacking or try to slow the game down and make it as hard as possible for their opponents to score. The easiest way to kill a contest is with goals, but even a bit of momentum the other way might lure them into a defensive mindset, which can be dangerous.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Sherry punches it out of the ruck. Crunching tackle.
They're tackling with venom today.
The two big men do battle. Davies-Uniacke, Sheasel, Scholl gets to it first. Can he hit a target? That's an impressive mark. O'Brien punched away. Keys. This might just snuff them out. Luck's of fortune. It'll be a goal anyway.
He can put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
They don't come easier.
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job of limiting his influence.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here.
The big men fly. Powell, Davies-Uniacke, Parker. It's a tough game.
He's only had the one inside 50. The Roos moving the ball well.
Searching kick. Not good footy there. Solid tackle. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge. They might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
Critical contest coming up.
O'Brien tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Looking for a quick transition.
Worrell can keep it moving. The Crows are red hot at the moment.
That's well played.
They'll go the long way. Good work rate. Ignoring the corridor for now. Fogarty, strong grab. Feeds it out. Millerer.
That one was not open to interpretation.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
The Roos haven't thrown the towel in. It's a bad mistake. You can see their confidence growing. Parker makes good contact. Look at him go. Worrell saves the day again. Out wide with the kick. Rochelle in the clear on centre wing. They can smell victory. Neil Bullen has charged into space. What's he got on offer? Slick hands. Worrell does well under pressure. He's hit up the lead. Millerer in the right spot. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Sherry, the winner there. Powell, Davies-Uniacke. The Roos have been out of sorts. Larkey marks on centre wing. Good disciplined defence. Constanti, they desperately need a goal. The kick lets them down. They'll bide their time. What can they muster from the back half? That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Just has to hit a target. Wardlaw can just about finish it himself.
Punch that like he meant it.
Darling, when one tackle just won't do. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Sherry,
He's rucked superbly in a losing cause.
Powell, right place, right time, goal.
That's a triumph for persistence more than anything, and they needed it too.
The Roos have been gallant, but time is going to beat them. The Crows
Shore up their spot in the top four, and they are a bona fide premiership contender. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Crows have banked some valuable points and will feel like they've got a lot of